Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my October favorites for you guys. I am sad to see October go, but in a way I'm not, because my birthday is the first week in November and I'm super excited for that day to come. Even though I'm not gonna be really doing anything big for my birthday, the fact that I'm gonna be here, enjoying it with my family is honestly enough for me. So I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get into my favorites. I do have my little list here, so let's go ahead and get started. The first product is this MyShell Sun Protection. It is a sun shield liquid that is SPF 50 broad spectrum. This one is in the shade Natural Tan. Now this does come in nude, I think. Yeah, I think it comes in nude. But I picked Natural Tan because I wanted more of a tinted sunscreen. I still wear my Color Science Glow sunscreen and bronze sunscreen. That one's SPF 50 as well. But I heard about this on the Garso Twins channel and I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I actually got it on sale when I went to Natural Grocers, which is a grocery store here in Dallas. I actually purchased it, I tried it, and I loved it. So basically what it is a tinted sunscreen, and it's a mineral sunscreen. And I'm gonna show you guys just a little swatch of it, but when you put it on, it's a very nice mattifying sunscreen, but it's not too mattifying where it's drying. But this is it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and rub it on the back of my hand so you guys can see. That is the shade Natural Tan. As you can see, it looks like it might have a glow to it, but it kind of settles down to like a satin matte finish. So it's not like super matte, but it's so easy to put on. It lasts throughout the day. So I've really been loving this. I've been using it interchangeably with my Color Science. I love both of them. One of them is just a matte finish and one of them is more of a glowy finish. The next favorite I want to show you guys is this Weleda Skin Food Body Butter. I purchased this while I was in Colorado on vacation with my kids and my husband. And this stuff is really good for dry skin. If you guys don't know, here in Dallas, the humidity is like super high. And when you go to Colorado, it is like super dry. So I experienced like some itching on my stomach and on my thighs. And I needed something because it was itching so bad and I didn't really want to scratch too hard and then kind of bruise myself. So I went ahead and purchased this and I've been using it ever since. As you can see, I put a dent in it. This actually really helped me with all my dry skin. It literally cleared it like overnight. So I put a bunch of this like on my stomach and on top of my thighs where it itched really bad. And I went to bed that night and the next morning I woke up and I wasn't hardly as itchy as I was before. So I have been using this since I purchased it. I think it's such a great product. You can also use this on your face if you wanted to. It's got a lot of great ingredients in here and it's not super rich. It's very thin. I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. So I'm just gonna pull a little bit out and you'll see that it's very, very nice and thin. It melts into the skin really, really well. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels really good. So yeah, I really do love this product. I usually use my CeraVe body lotion for the winter months because I get really dry and itchy then too. But I'm gonna keep using this and see if this replaces that CeraVe because this stuff is really good. So the next thing is the Cetaphil Healthy Glow Daily Cream. This is a new moisturizer that I picked up at Target. I had been looking for a moisturizer. I started using the e.l.f. I think it's called the Super Hydrating Moisturizer. It's in like a purple jar. But then I saw this, and this is a new product to Cetaphil. This is supposed to be a really good hydrating moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's actually supposed to nourish the skin for 48 hours and keep it moisturized. And really, I found that with this. I haven't worn it for a straight 48 hours, but I do put this on at night, and I also put it on during the day as my moisturizer, and I feel like it's not super heavy. I feel like it's not too thick. You know, it just goes on really nicely on the skin, and it does give a slight glow to the skin. I just feel like it's super lightweight and it's really doing a good job of hydrating my skin. Like I said, it is a new product, so check your local Target to see if you can find this if you're interested in using a new moisturizer. The next thing I want to show you guys is this Gisou Honey Infused Hair Mask. I purchased this at Sephora. They now carry Gazoo brand there, and I love this brand, guys. I have the hair perfume, which I've actually used after using this, and it just adds a little bit more fragrance to my hair, and it smells so yummy, guys. It smells so good. So what I do is actually put this on for like 1 to 3 minutes while I'm in the shower, depending on how much time I have. And then I rinse it out, and my hair feels like super silky soft. I feel like it nourishes my hair, makes it nice and shiny. And yeah, I love it. I love that it deep conditions my hair and makes my hair feel really healthy. I'm definitely gonna purchase some more products from this brand. I feel like these are some really good products. So I wanna mention my BK Beauty brushes, because these have been some brushes that I cannot put down. I love the quality of these brushes. They're super soft, really easy to use. They apply to makeup so well and so flawlessly. So I've really been loving them. I have used them quite a bit here lately on YouTube. I can say that I've used them for probably almost all of my videos in the past few months. So yeah, anyway, these are some really good brushes. If you're looking into getting some new brushes, I would definitely check out BK Beauty. She's got quite a bit of brushes to choose from. This is actually the essential set. I picked this one up because I wanted to try the face brushes and the eye brushes, and I'm super pleased with all of them. I've got 2 palettes to show you guys. I have the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. I purchased this palette during a Macy's sale, and I'm so glad that I picked this up. It is such a gorgeous palette on the eyes. This is something that I have used like on an everyday basis. I love going in with like one of these neutral tone browns in the crease, and then maybe going in with this peach shade, or even one of the shimmer shades, the more coppery ones. I think it's one of those palettes that's perfect for everyday looks. I feel like there's so many looks that you can get from this, and I love this really beautiful like peachy coral shade. I've worn that all over the eye with just some mascara, and it looks so pretty. So yeah, I've been loving this. I do love the packaging too. It's kind of like a pillow type packaging, and it's very soft. So yeah, I've really been liking this. And another palette that I love, and I've been using it like for date nights, and it's the Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is such a gorgeous palette, guys. It's so beautiful. I love the cool tones in here. They go on so beautifully on the eye. I have done a look using this palette, and I want to do another one for you guys. I think I'm gonna do another look here soon using this palette, because I love this palette so much. It's such a good palette. Now, I have been into a lot of cool toned type shades, and I've been trying out some palettes here recently that I might be able to show you guys as a dupe for this one. But to be honest, Natasha Denona's quality in this palette is so good. It's so creamy, so pigmented, and so blendable. I don't know if I can compare something to this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to find in those palettes that I've been using, like maybe a dupe for this palette. But if you guys are beauty insiders, the Sephora sale is coming up soon, and this would be a perfect palette to pick up. So concealer I want to mention is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. This concealer really surprised me, guys, because I really thought that because it said matte velvet that it was going to be really drying on my under eyes, and it has not dried my under eyes at all. It looks so flawless under there, so smooth. I just love the way this goes on. Not only that, it has very good coverage, and I really like that it covers my dark circles, that I can just put a little dot here and a little dot here and blend it out with my beauty sponge and be done. If you haven't tried it and you're looking for a really good concealer that's gonna stay in place, that's gonna look smooth, that's not gonna crease, I would definitely pick this one up. So I have 2 foundations that I want to mention, and one of them is the All Hours foundation. I started using this again. This is by Yves Saint Laurent. I started using it again here recently. I have the shade BD50, and I just love the way this looks on my skin. It doesn't transfer as much as some foundation. It's supposed to be like transfer resistant, and so I really do love this. I have been using it quite a bit here lately whenever I do a glam look, or whenever I do have those date nights. So yeah, I really love this. Such a beautiful foundation on the skin. It lasts all day. It doesn't break up on my skin, and it doesn't dry out my skin. So yeah, I've been loving this. And another foundation that I love that I actually got from a YouTuber's channel, and I think her name is Taisha. I will list her down below. She's such a beautiful young girl, but I love her skin tone. I love her hair, and she does a lot of affordable type makeup, which I love. Not only that, I love the way she puts on her makeup. It's just so pretty. So anyway, I had been watching her, and she loves this Hard Candy Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation by Hard Candy. I purchased this at Walmart. This is a shade Warm Honey. There's also, I think, a Honey, which is more of a neutral tone, which I want to get my hands on, but I have not found it just yet. But this is the one I purchased. It's Warm Honey. It looks so beautiful on the skin, guys, and it is truly full coverage. I am super surprised at how this looks. I didn't think that it was gonna look that good on me because my skin is more mature than hers. But I do love this. It doesn't make my skin look crepey or old looking, and it doesn't settle into my fine lines. This says it's a 16-hour wear, oil free. I have worn this probably for about 12 hours and I haven't had any issues with it. I didn't do a review on this because this has been out for a long time, and because I couldn't find the honey, and there's a lot of shades online that you can't come across, that I wasn't sure if this was still gonna be one of those foundations that they're still gonna keep. So I don't know, but hopefully if you go on to hardcandy.com or to walmart.com that you'll be able to find your shade and test this out because it's a really good foundation. I've got two more makeup products to show you, and they are blushes. One of them is the Tower 28 in Magic Hour. Love this blush. I use this blush like I use the Patrick Ta blushes. So what I'll do is I'll put a powder on and then I'll put this on top. And the next blush that I'm gonna show you is what I use to put on bottom of this. But I've been loving this blush. I think it's one of the best cream blushes out there, other than my Patrick Ta blushes. I really feel like this one stays on, it doesn't move, it doesn't budge. Looks so beautiful and has like a very slight glow to it. So I really love that about it. But what I've been loving it with is this blush. It's by Beauty Benefits and it's called Lasting Flush Blush. And this one's in Passion Flower. This one I actually purchased at the Dollar General. I was in the Dollar General one time looking for some, what is it called? I can't remember, the little vitamin C packets. I was in a Dollar General looking for vitamin C packets and I saw these blushes and I thought, why not try one of the blushes? I think it was only like 99 cents. And guys, I love this blush. Look how beautiful that shade is. I'm gonna swatch it for you so you guys can see. It is pigmented. It goes on so smooth. And look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Basically what I do is I take this blush and then I take the Tower 28 and I grab my sponge and I press it into the Tower 28 and then I go on top of that blush and that's what you get. It's so beautiful. I love it. So yeah, I've been loving this combination. All right, so now I'm gonna get into some food and other items. I don't have too much here, so it's not gonna be too long. The first thing I wanna mention is this Starbucks Hazelnut Non-Dairy Creamer. It has almond milk and oat milk, and it's inspired by the hazelnut latte. So this is what it looks like. It is a non-dairy type of creamer, which I like. I mean, I like dairy creamers too. I'm not off of dairy, but I really like the richness of this one. I think it's because it has the oat milk. Oat milk is a little bit creamier than almond milk and rice milk and macadamia milk, all those nut milks. It's a little bit creamier than those. So I think the combination of the almond milk and the oat milk is like perfect. The taste is phenomenal, it's so good. And then what I use that creamer in is in my coffee, and I've also discovered this instant cold brew coffee by Trader Joe's. I love cold brew coffees. I love them in the morning, I love them in the evening. I just love them. I think that they're so refreshing and they just kind of hit the spot, you know what I mean? So I bought this instant cold brew and I tried it, and initially I really thought that I wasn't gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be kind of bland, but if you use a really good heaping spoonful of this in a glass of ice cold water and then you add your ice, it tastes so good. It's really good. This one says we've taken what's typically a 12 to 24 hour process and turned it into an instant affair. So I don't know how they actually make it so good because I make cold brew here at home and it takes 24 to 36 hours for that coffee to really seep into that cold water and brew. So I don't know how they do it, but they did it. So it's really good. I still make my cold brew coffee because I really like the natural taste of the cold brew when I actually make it for the 12 to 36 hours. And a lot of times I don't want to wait like the 36 hours. I usually try to wait like maybe a day before I actually drink from that pot. And now what I can do is wait the 36 hours, and in the meantime, if I want a cold brew, then I'll just make this one at home. So yeah, check out your local Trader Joe's for this product. And to go with the coffee theme, I wanted to mention the Aero Latte hand frother. This is what it looks like, and I'm gonna open it. I know you guys have seen these everywhere. They have them on Amazon. I actually purchased this one at Bed Bath & Beyond because I had a 20% off coupon. So I actually use this to make my cold cream cold brew, like the one at Starbucks. I make it here at home. So I use this to actually froth the cream, and it makes like the best cream for the cold brew. So yeah, I've really been loving this. Like I said, you can purchase these on Amazon, but I got mine at Bed Bath & Beyond. The last product I wanna show you is this organic almond beverage chocolate bar by Trader Joe's. It's actually a non-dairy, gluten-free, vegan chocolate bar made with almond milk. And I'm not a fan of milk chocolate. That's just a chocolate that I usually don't pick to eat. I am a fan though of dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate, and the darker the better. I love it. But I saw this and I wanted to try it, so I picked it up and I love this. It doesn't taste like your typical milk chocolate. I mean, it still tastes like milk chocolate, but it's not as heavy. You know what I mean? It's very light. It tastes wonderful. I love the way it tastes. It's so, so good. So I'm really excited about this. I went ahead and picked up 2 more of these because that day that I went, I only picked up 1 and we finished it like that. So I went ahead and picked up 2 more. And this is just something that we like after dinner, we'll have a piece of chocolate, or we'll make us like a s'more. We'll put graham crackers and the chocolate and the marshmallow. Oh, so good. So yeah, this is a new product to Trader Joe's. I would definitely check it out. It's not in the candy or chocolate aisle, you know, where they have the chocolates. This was actually at the register. So if you're gonna look for it there first. And if it's not there, I'm sure it's gonna be in the candy aisle. So anyway, that is it for my October favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and list down below what you guys love for October and what you're looking forward to in November. Because I know I'm looking forward to a lot of things, not just my birthday, but like Thanksgiving and just, you know, the changes of the weather and all that good stuff. It gets way cooler in November than it does in October and September here in Dallas. So super excited for that. But yeah, I'm catching up on my videos. I'm gonna have a jewelry video out here really soon. I've got a lot of good videos that I'm gonna edit and post for you guys. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you wanna see those. And also hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put out a video. So take care, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.